guess the first topic I'm choosing to talk about on my YouTube channel is God. And it's a very sensitive word and something I didn't grow up with at all. You know, I grew up in the time where my parents didn't really have a religion. We don't have a religion for where I come from. In Tajikistan, it was in communist time for such a long time, and my parents grew up in that, so they had no connection to that source. No education, no exposure. So when they brought me up, it was just you on your own, relying on your own brain, relying on your own on your own self. And I grew up without believing in any sort of divinity or any light outside of us. It was just all very practical, all very based on career growth, getting married, having kids, and just that's it. There was no magic in life. So when I did hit a wall when I was 25 years old, and when I was, not happy in life at all, didn't know what to do, I remember so well. There was May 25th, 2000, God, I don't remember, 14 or 13. I sat on the floor of my bedroom and I put my hands together like this, and I said, if you're out there, help me, send me a sign, guide me. What am I supposed to do next with life, in life? And I'm only 25, right? So young. And I promise that in return to your guidance and help, I will quit alcohol. Because in my understanding, I knew that in all religions, not all, but some alcohol is quite forbidden. So that was my limited knowledge. So I said I will remove alcohol from my life, because the alcohol was quite prominent as going through your young 20s. The next day the sign was sent in a beautiful way, and I will not go into details now, but it was since then that I opened up to that idea of there is something out there. But actually only recently, let's say in the last year, and maybe even less, I've connected to God so deeply, so beautifully. I have conversations with God. Literally, I go on my dog walks. I'm like, hey God, how are you? And he's always busy, loving and forgiving and taking care of everybody. I realized that God is my fuel. I can't rely on a human to fuel me, to replenish me, to love me so much, so deeply, more than God. And when I realized that, I just felt so energized and rejuvenated by just connecting with God and seeing how He gifts me with so many opportunities, with so much love, and by sending me clients, by sending me amazing friends, by sending me amazing experiences. This is the way He loves me. This is the way He guides me, He protects me. And this realization is just, it's mind-blowing. It's almost like a rebirth, and then there was a moment when I thought, oh, but God, I hope, you do love me, and I deserve it. I'm a good person. I'm kind to people. I'm kind to animals. I try to be good, and I'm helping, And then I just realized, you know what? He loves you just because you are. You are a child of God, and that is enough for Him to guide you, protect you, and keep you under His wings. You don't need to prove, you don't need to justify why you need God's love. He's just there. And by you living, breathing is enough for you to be happy, abundant, prosperous, joyful. This is our birthright. So just being is already enough. And then of course, the tools that we use, being kind and forgiving and loving and all of that is just, it's a bonus. And yeah, I guess this is my first little video to you, getting very personal of how I feel about God. I'm not going to use the word religion because that's very irrelevant for me. It is God, my connection to God, and perhaps you have your own way of, connecting to that source, whether that is through religion for you or whether that is through another way. But I wanted to share how I connect, and I hope you found that interesting, useful, maybe you resonate, and would love to hear your thoughts.